We are back in the kitchen this morning, this time with Executive Chef Chris Nikosha of Saucy Scottsdale, cooking up some of the dishes that he's going to be serving at the weekend Jetaway event, October 11th. That's next Friday at the Scottsdale Air Park, and all of the proceeds going to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Scottsdale and the Pat Tillman Foundation. It's so good to see you again.
Great to see you. Thank
and
you.
I want to start with what you're going to be serving up next Friday. Tell us
Yes,
about
we're doing
your
3
dishes.
different dishes. Of course, when you have an event like this, you want to pull out all the stops. So things that you won't necessarily always find on Saucy's menu, we wanted to do something special for this great event. So here we have spiced lamb meatballs with our marinated olives and salsa verde, our house-made cannoli, which you will always find on the menu at Saucy, and then a tuna crudo crostini with some Castelvetrano olives and a fennel orange slaw, which is what we're going to prepare
Yes, that
next.
is what we're going to prepare right now. And you were saying, you know, you love cooking. You always, all of the chefs on this morning just have a passion, but it's different when you cook it in a hangar.
Well, you know, it's great, you know, being a chef here in this town, you get invited to all these events. So you cook out in the middle of the desert, you cook in a big ballroom, but how often do you get to cook in an airplane
I
hangar?
love that.
I think it's such a cool atmosphere.
So what did you just put in here?
This is some shaved fennel and some orange segments, which we've just chopped up. We don't want too much in there. You just want to get a little bit of orange every other bite or so.
Okay.
Little salt and pepper, of course, always. And then we'll dress it with a little of this, my favorite, lemon olive oil.
Lemon olive oil. I always love it when you bring these exotic type ingredients.
And
Lemon
we'll just
olive oil.
mix it all together. This is so simple. Toss it all together, and then we're going to put that on top of our crostini. It's made with the focaccia that we make at Saucy in-house every day. And then just slice it and cook it in a pan like you'd be making a grilled cheese sandwich.
Okay, so just like you want to do
So
both
it's
sides?
exactly
One
both
side.
sides. So
Okay.
you know, so it gets crispy on the outside, but still soft in the middle. That's one thing that it turns me off on a lot of those bruschettas and crostinis when you bite into it and it just, you know, it cuts up the roof of your mouth. So we try to do it a little softer. So here we have some beautiful yellowfin ahi tuna. That I'll turn
And
it that
that's
way
on
so
your
you can
menu
see
quite a
it.
bit.
Yes, it is actually. We just started a new menu last night. When, you know, for the fall, we have all these, you know, all these great things.
And that's the beauty of this event. All of the proceeds, again, will go to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Scottsdale, as well as the Pat Tillman Foundation. And you, along with about a dozen Valley chefs, are going to be showing off your fall menu, right?
Absolutely, and I think we've all been waiting for this time of year to come, and you know what a great way to showcase it. And you know, with a great event like this, and you know, benefiting, and you also get to, you know. We chefs are always in the back, and you never get to. We get to actually see people enjoying our food, and all be on the same page, and everybody's happy.
Yeah.
Everybody's there not for the food,
right,
but for a good cause.
I was about to say that your hearts are all in the same place.
Absolutely.
You know, sometimes when you serve customers, you don't ever get to see them. You don't ever get to see their expression, but this time you do. And what kind of sauce is
This
that?
is a little Calabrian chili aioli. So we get these chilies from Italy, which are packed in oil, and they're nice and spicy, and we just mix it with a little mayo, grind it up. These are Castelvetrano olives that we've diced up, those little buttery green olives that we like to do, and we're going to garnish it like that.
That
and then
looks
a little bit of fennel fronds on top. We have the fennel and the slaw on the bottom. We're going to garnish with a little of this. And just to top it off, we have some of those same chilies that we made the sauce with, but we have candied them in a little bit of simple syrup. So, you know, everybody loves, and I think Stephen will also attest to the fact that everyone likes that sweetness with their crudo, their raw sushi. So we're going to just garnish with a couple of these. You get a really powerful punch from these things, but it's, you know, every bite or two, and then we'll just finish it with a little bit of that orange lemon olive oil.
I think at the end we need to have a big buffet. We need to have all the chefs put all their food out, and we all just need to sample and taste, and because it just looks and smells delicious.
If we all don't get into a brawl.
I know.
First.
Well,
You
that's what I
get
was
3
gonna
chefs
say.
together. You
Well,
never know
but you
what's
guys
gonna
are getting
happen.
along beautifully here this morning. Everybody's just.
We're practicing for next week.
There you go. They're getting ready for the big event on October 11th, and we've put all of the information for you, including ticket prices, and we're going to be talking a little bit more about it coming up on SonoraLiving.com. Stay with us. Another chef in the wings with some delectable dishes.